Welcome to Baileyyyoga, where we connect with our breath, connect with our movement, to connect with the moment. See you on your mat. Hello, everybody. Happy to have you back. We're going to be slowing it way down today, giving our bodies a little rest at our halfway point through our 7-day challenge. So I'm going to be leading you through a little yin/restorative yoga class today to rest our bodies and to tap into our mind strength today. So we're going to start in a comfortable seated position. We're going to lengthen up through our spines. And just closing your eyes, bringing your hands to rest on your lap. If you're feeling a bit anxious or overwhelmed, place your palms down on your lap to ground yourself. If you're feeling a little sluggish or tired, you can place your palms up. Just bring yourself totally here in this moment. Checking in with yourself. Notice how you're feeling after some challenging practices. And then bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Let's begin to deepen our breath together. So take a deep inhale through the nose, send the breath to the belly. Inhale further, filling the chest. Holding at the top, and then exhale, letting everything go. Take another deep inhale, fill up the belly, feel that hand rise. Breathing further air into the chest, holding at the top, and then exhale, maybe sighing it out, letting it all go. Take one last deep, slow, smooth inhale together. Take an inhale through the nose, send the breath to the belly. Inhale further into the chest, feel it expand. Holding at the top, and then exhale to release. So we're going to be going through a few poses and holding them for a little bit longer than usual. So some discomfort might come up. So this is where we tap into our mind strength. Keep your focus on your breath. Feel this pose in your body. So slowly fluttering your eyes open, bringing your hands down by your side. We're gonna extend both of our legs out to the side, coming into a wide-legged seated position. Make sure both of your toes stay pointed up towards the ceiling. Take a deep inhale to reach your arms over your head. Shoulders are relaxed, reach those fingers high. On your exhale, turn to the left leg. Exhale to forward fold, hinging from the hips. Leading with the chest, crown of the head reaching forward, and then finding your edge. So just taking your body where it wants to go today. Not pushing or pulling too much, just finding your pose. And then relaxing the neck and head, just resting your arms by your side. Again, palms can be facing up or down, your choice. And just tap back into your breath here. Sometimes slowing down can be more of a challenge than the previous classes, working our muscles hard. But slowing down and stilling the mind is something we don't work on too often. So just taking this time for yourself to really be present with your body and your breath. Allowing whatever arises to be as it is. Take one more breath here. And then slowly walk your hands back up. Find your way back through the center. Take another deep inhale, reach your arms high overhead. On your exhale, turn to the right leg, fold forward over that extended leg. Check to see if both toes are pointing up towards the ceiling. Make sure those legs aren't rolling in or out. And then just coming into your pose, finding stillness. Allowing your body to relax deeply into this pose. Quieting your mind. Notice where you feel this pose in your body. Really feel into it. Don't think about it, just feel it. Let's take one more breath here. And slowly walk the hands back up and make your way to a seated position. Bring the soles of your feet together. And then make sure you're sitting up nice and tall so you can adjust your feet accordingly, maybe bringing them closer, maybe bringing them farther away. Just testing out what feels best for your body. And then sitting up nice and tall, taking an inhale here, lengthening through the spine. On your exhale, hinge from your hips, come to a forward fold. And then just relaxing the neck and head, maybe using those elbows to deepen the stretch, pushing those knees down towards the ground. All right, make sure the shoulders are nice and relaxed here. Take one more breath here. And then slowly lift yourself back into a seated position. And then make your way into a tabletop position. Plant your hands into the ground. Taking an inhale, lift up your chest, drop your belly for cow pose. Exhale to round through your spine. Chin comes towards your chest for cat. Inhale, belly drops, chest lifts. Exhale, rounding through the spine. Taking one more inhale, lifting up through the chest. Exhale, press into the mat, shoulder blades draw apart. And then coming back through center, opening up your knees to the edges of your mat. Bring those toes to touch, sink your hips towards your heels. Walk your hands out to reach the top of your mat, and then just let your chest and your forehead come down to the ground. Settling in here. Releasing into this pose. Just allowing yourself to rest today. From here, just lift up your head slightly. Take your right hand, bring it underneath that left arm, reaching those fingertips all the way to the left side, coming down onto your right shoulder and your right cheek. And just breathing here, just allowing your body to rest. And slowly lifting up your head, right arm reaches back to the top of your mat. Lifting up the head, left arm sends underneath the right, come down onto that left cheek and that left shoulder. And slowly lifting up your head, reaching that left hand back down, back to the front of your mat. And then you're gonna slowly draw yourself forward, bring yourself onto your belly. And then just rest that left cheek on the ground. And then from here, you're just gonna bring your right leg up and out from your hip. So thighs reaching out from the side of your hip, 90-degree angle at the knee. Keep those toes flexed. And then just fully release here. Feel your body supported by the ground. Feel yourself getting heavier and heavier as you deeply relax into this pose. Using your breath to keep you in the present moment. Fully feeling this pose throughout your whole body. And then from here, you're going to slowly lift up your head and your shoulders. You're going to bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. Lifting up through the chest, plant those forearms and hands into the ground. Just lifting the chest slightly here. Taking one more deep inhale. And then on your exhale, come back down. Bring that right leg down to the mat. And then flip your cheek. Bring the right cheek to the mat. Left leg is going to come up this time. Sending it straight up from your hip, 90-degree angle at the left knee. And then try to find some stillness here, returning back to your breath, letting go. It does take strength to let go. Mind strength. So just using that this time to tap into that. You're going to slowly pick up your head, bring those elbows underneath your shoulders, plant down through those forearms and the hands, lifting up through the chest. Sphinx pose, arms with the leg out to the side. So really grabbing that mat, lifting up through your chest, core is engaged. Taking one last inhale here. And then slowly return yourself back to the mat. Bring the leg down to the ground. Bring both of your heels to your hips, and then just drop the legs from side to side. Moving them mindfully, going at your own pace. And then bringing them back down to the mat. Bring your hands to the ground, pushing yourself back into child's pose, and then continuing to walk those hands back up, making your way onto your back. Bringing those knees into your chest, giving yourself a nice big squeeze, maybe rocking from side to side. And then from here, you're going to send your legs into a tabletop position. Right ankle crosses on top of left thigh. Reach through your legs and grab anywhere on your legs. You can grab the outer shin, or you can grab behind your thigh, whatever feels best for you. Relaxing through the upper body, hugging those knees in towards your chest, opening up through our right hip. Connecting back to yourself throughout this practice as we slow down. Just quiet everything around us. From here, releasing the arms. You're going to keep on sending this right leg across the left, crossing the thighs. And then you're going to reach down and grab either your shins or your ankles, or maybe even your feet, and then pull those heels in towards the outer hips. Upper body stays nice and relaxed. And then all you have to do is breathe. Slowly release the feet. Let the knees drop over to the left side. Open up through the right arm. Gaze over to the right fingertips for your supine twist. Both shoulders touching the ground. And then just releasing effort here. Just allowing gravity to take over. Return back to your breath. And slowly bringing those knees back in through the center. Uncross the legs. Bring your knees back into your chest for a little squeeze. And then send the legs down to the ground. Reach your arms over your head. Reaching down through the toes for a full body stretch. Maybe making some circles with the ankles and the wrists. And then slowly bringing your knees back into your chest. Sending the legs back into a tabletop position. Cross the left ankle on top of the right thigh. Reach through your legs. Grab anywhere on that right leg. Hug that knee into your chest, opening up through the left hip. And then release the hands. Keep on sending that left leg across the right thigh, hugging the thighs together. And then reach down, grab anywhere along your legs or your feet. Pull those heels in towards your outer hips. Finding that strength from within to keep us here in this practice, not worrying about what we have to do after this, what we're gonna make for lunch, just really being here fully with your body and with your breath. And releasing the feet, letting the knees drop over to the right side, opening up the left arm, gazing over to those left fingertips. Finding your supine twist on the left side. You're going to slowly bring your knees back into your chest. Uncross your legs, bring your knees into your chest, give yourself a squeeze. And then send the legs back down to the ground. Reach your arms over your head for another full body stretch. And then bringing the knees back into your chest, sending the legs up towards the sky. We're going to come into one last final pose, plow pose. So from here, lifting your hips, sending your legs behind you. Maybe your feet hover above the ground, maybe they touch the ground. Always option to bring a block to place them underneath your feet. If your feet don't touch, make sure to bring your hands to your low back to protect yourself. Bringing the hips above the heart, creating a beautiful calming effect on the mind. Making sure you can breathe in this pose. Just really relax here. Maybe bending your knees. You can keep your legs straight, whatever feels best. Let's take one more breath together here. And then with control, you're going to bring yourself back down to the ground, rolling down vertebrae by vertebrae, and then bringing those knees into your chest, lifting your neck, head, and shoulders, wrapping your arms all the way around your legs, giving yourself a nice big squeeze, contracting all of your muscles, squeezing everything into the center. Take one more deep inhale, squeeze as tight as you can. And then exhale to release everything down to the ground, finding your Shavasana pose. Just allowing all of your muscles to relax, letting your body melt down into the ground. As you notice thoughts coming into your mind, just simply returning back to your breath, back to your inner body, noticing how you feel. See if you can soften just a little bit more, allowing yourself to rest deeper. And bring some small movements back into the body. And making your way onto your favorite side, resting your head on your arm, bringing the knees up towards your chest. Taking a moment here. And then when you're ready, you can make your way back into a comfortable seated position. Keeping your eyes closed if that feels good. Just resting your hands on your lap, lengthening up through that spine. Let's bring one hand to the belly and one hand to the heart, taking one final breath together. Take a nice deep inhale, send the breath throughout the entire body. Feel your whole body expanding. Holding at the top, feeling the energy throughout your body. And then exhale, letting everything go. Sighing out any last tension. And then bringing the palms of your hands together, bringing them to your heart center, thanking yourself for showing up today to just rest, take care of your body, challenge your mind, do all the good things. Bringing your thumb knuckles up to your forehead center. The light in me honor the light in all of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.